Big week coming up overall in here in Apple. You can see the weekly chart. You have this white line right here. This is the lower trend line, previous lower trend line. It did get breached, obviously off of those lows back in April. And now that is going to become our resistance line in here. So you can see right here, you have the sharp trend line here and this white line all meeting up. And it looks like this next week, this is going to be a big candle for us in here in this upcoming week, because are we going to breach this resistance right here and then work our way up here? Or are we going to respect this upper trend line and then kind of continue to trade in between this 200, basically 205 and this 197 level here? That's going to be the question in here. RSI, nothing to worry about. Volume basically average in here. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens in here. What are we looking at as far as a gap up or down? Basically 205, that's going to be where our upper trend line is. Above that, we're looking at that 210. That's going to be where our white safety line is in here. If we can breach both of those this week, then we're looking at the 215 range. And above that, we're looking at the 225s up next. You do have this 9-day EMA right here that has been weighing heavy. That is currently trading at 204.71. So we're basically right up against that right now, currently trading at 203.92. If we go to the daily chart in here, you can get a better idea of where everything has traded in the past couple of weeks. So you had that quick breach in here on that 1 day below those 195s. Obviously, big gap down here, filled that up pretty easily. A couple indecision candles in here, but basically above that 9-day EMA in here, and a nice day to end a low to high about 202 to 205 in here on Friday's trading session, and basically butting up right up against our upper trend line here. So it's going to be a big week in here. We're going to see what happens. Obviously, everything is going to be dependent on Trump, Elon news, things like that. Any tariff news, any China news. It's going to be all news based, but technically it's shaken up to be a pretty big week in here. And it's all going to be about that 205 area in here. Are we going to gap up and stay above that? Or are we going to respect that upper trend line and work our way back down here to those 195s? Or I guess it's really 197. I'm sorry. IV rank in here, you did get some volatility sucked back out. So your IV rank did go down to about 22. $6 expected move by this Friday. Next Friday, $7. Following Friday, right around a $9 expected move. So pretty decent sized moves in here is what everybody is pricing in on your options chain. And again, it's all kind of wrapped around that 205, 200. That's where you're at the money calls are. So everybody's kind of right around that area, juicing the volumes in there. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens in here and how everything shakes out on Monday's trading session. All right, guys, if you like this video, make sure to check us out on all of our social media. We also have a Discord service if you are interested, and you can find all of our socials in the description below.